All right, so we've got news on the Heat. The Miami Heat have officially waived forward Chris Bosh, and Pat Riley, Heat president, said, quote, Chris changed his life in basketball career when he came to Miami, and he changed our lives for the better in a way we would never have imagined when he joined the Miami Heat. We will forever be indebted to CB for how he changed this team and led us to 4 trips to the NBA Finals and 2 NBA championships. He is without a doubt one of the greatest players in the history of the franchise. The number 1 will never be worn by another player, and we can't wait to someday hang his jersey in the rafters. Today we are both moving on, but wish Chris, Adrian, and their family nothing but the best. They will forever be a part of the Miami Heat family. So the classy and elegant Pat Riley with some moving words there about Chris Bosh.
About another classic and elegant human being in Chris Bosh, and much deserved, an appropriate move, dare I say, by the Miami Heat to out ahead of the game say that they're going to retire his number. I mean, not only is it deserved from a performance standpoint, but when you retire numbers for franchises, you want to retire the numbers of guys that are representative of what a franchise is all about. And that's what Chris Bosh really represents to the Miami Heat. You know, I miss watching Chris Bosh play, quite frankly.
Me too. I mean, it's a shame. It's a basketball tragedy, as Ellenson makes a corner 3 off the feed by Luke Kennard, but the blood clotting issues and the danger that creates, and obviously, you know, as Pat mentioned, the wife, he's got children, he's got a beautiful family, and it's probably just not worth the risk.
Well, no, it's not. And certainly as a competitor, of which Chris Bosh is, you know, initially when you get the news, I'm sure in his mind, you try to do everything from a medical standpoint to make sure that the opinion that you've gotten is the right one. But at some point, after soliciting multiple opinions, you realize perhaps that, you know, this is not going to happen, that you're putting yourself in danger, and having that young family, it's not fair to anyone, even as competitive as you are.
No doubt. And Chris, if you're watching, happy 4th of July. And, you know, we feel for you in not being able to play the game that you love anymore. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Chris Bosh, if he never plays another game, is a Hall of Famer, a Naismith Hall of Famer. 10 All-Stars, 2 championships. He did not score over 20,000 points, which seems to be a Hall of Fame type of milestone, but 10 All-Stars and 2 championships, he's a Hall of Famer.
You'll get no debate from me. And listen, it's all about getting votes from the committee at the end of the day on whether or not you're a Hall of Famer. And you know, if Chris Bosh isn't a Hall of Famer, there is no Hall of Fame. I agree with you. The fact that he's an All-Star 10 times, a couple championships, getting there 4 times, and just what he has meant to this league, there's no question in my mind that he will be in the Naismith Hall of Fame.